that this country is under a permanent coup by the Tory party. Their greed is our plague. It's absolutely unfucking believable. In a week where Boris Johnson, front page of the Sunday Times, new Tory sleaze row as donors who pay $3 million get seats in the Lords. They become lawmakers. They pay. It's against the law. It's a criminal offence. Someone better call the cops. Hello? Is that the police? Yeah, I want to put a crime. Crimes. Make that crimes. Yeah. Boris Johnson and his Tory gangbangers. They're like the mafia and the Yakuza. The Cockney triads. They're fucking at it, mate. You better get round there. It's fucking serious criminal. And what did they do? No justice this week. Did I disconnect there? Is people there? Am I just... Is anyone there? Am I just here, just shouting at myself that no one can hear me? I can't see a single message. I'm just all by myself. Is this fucking thing working? Someone type something to tell me. Is it working? Oh, we're not even fucking connected. No wonder. It's all fucking shit. The Untold Scandal. Well, I'm just fucking going to get on with it. If there's no one there, does anyone want to ask me a question? Let me have a look. Where's the internet bit? Where's the bit that is fucking hell? Here we go. Fucking hell. The Tory party, full of fucking sleaze. Donors who pay $3 million to get seats in the Lords. It's a fucking criminal offence. And they're just doing it because they don't care. Right, the Untold Scandals on page 14 and 15. Pocket, they're the Lords. The House of Lords. The House of Lords. Have I switched off like something where no one can, like, because I haven't had normally there would be messages coming off. If I have, I'm sorry about that. My fucking technology skills are shit. I know how to, you can push a button and that. Still no questions. You fucked it this week, Chunky. Oh, fucking hell. It's just incredible that, he's there. He's, totally, this standards committee that's supposed to be the oversight. Wanted to disband it. I think we're back again. Okay, so we're on the Tory sleaze row. Donors who pay $3 million get seats in the House of Lords. It's a criminal fucking offence. They should be arrested. Where are the police? When it's so blatant, it's so obvious. George Useless was out on the TV this morning, and he said that philanthropists can be in the House of Lords as well. Philanthropists are good. They help the country. And he said it was an absolute it's a coincidence that they all gave £3 million to the Tory party. It's a fucking joke, isn't it? And how away with it, like disband the House of Commons, no, disband the oversight committee. Okay, let's get back to page. Oh, you fought last week. Couldn't have happened to a nicer fella. You thought last week was bad PM. Just look ahead. John Major, he came out. He's the son of Thatcher. he came out and he said, "It's fucking. I never see anything fucking like it in my life." He said that was John Major. Randox won test deal despite lack of equipment. That's pretty amazing, because even that Owen Patterson made billions and millions for that company, like public money. They're saying here their kit was shit. And now they want to put Owen Patterson in the House of Lords. Keir Starmer says, no fucking way. No way. Who was that? Was it Peter Cruddis? He was like the one that was caught in that sting where he was offering Osborne and Cameron for £200,000 or something like that. And he got stung. But the Standards Committee in the House of Lords said, no way can he become a Lord. Boris Johnson said, he's a Lord. See, Boris Johnson, see, this is the bit. He's gone all fucking, he's untouchable. He's very sort of like Caesar. He's acting very Caesar. You're sounding a bit under the weather today, Chunky. I know I am. I think it's the change in the seasons. Whenever it got really cold and we was out in the park, and then it was really sunny. That's the change in the seasons, and that's when you can get the cold. I used to love playing football out this time of year. And it's Sunday morning. I used to play Saturday morning football and Sunday morning football. You put your shin pads on and your socks, and you rub that. Have you ever been in a football dressing room like a Blackheath or Beckham? And you get in and you rub that stuff. You've got your shorts on. They're silky. And your top, and you put your boots on. And then when you're coming out to play, you go, come on! You come out and you can... So one of the things I remember the most was the football studs on the ground, on coming out of the changing rooms. And shouts of, yes, come on. And that smell. What was that? Was it Vapor Rub? Like later on, I think I played football into my 30s. No, late 20s, early 30s. But yeah, so 20, like 1980s, 24. Yeah, I was taking like lots of drugs and playing football as well, which was really, you know, party drugs like ecstasy and things. Turn up for a Sunday morning, getting in for just pass to me. I'm open. The ball comes over and you go boom. This is a goal. Yeah, I remember my friend, he had like about 6 E's. I think he scored like 5 goals one time. But yeah, if you go back a long time, when we used to play, like, because you have to go training. If you don't go training, you ain't playing. So you go training, and it was normally in like school gyms and that. Well, play for school football team. Remember the benches? They're like wooden benches. They're about that wide. They're about a couple of meters, 6 foot long, and you turn them down. And then when you kick the ball, they're only about, the goal's only like that. And you've got a goalie on mats. But you can really hit it. When the ball hit the bench, it was fucking amazing. They used to put them on the sides as well. Turn them up. And you could do 1-2s off of them. There's no... I think, like, when I look back and you think, oh, is that a lot of wasted time? Because I really wanted to be a footballer, like everyone I knew. We all played for football teams. I played right wing. I was number 7. I scored some goals. I could cut in and score, but generally I go down and cross it. Okay, Johnson's Tim Shipman, Sunday, Tim Shipman Day, chief political commentator for the Tory Times of London. As recently as 2015, the PM dismissed the idea that climate change was caused by humans. Who done it? If he's not fucking aliens, it was the squirrels. All those nuts, they're the fucking bastards. They caused the climate change, not humans. By now, imbued with the zeal of a convert, he is hoping to cleanse glass. She's been up there, Greta Thunberg, and she says it's been absolute disaster. The was it COP26, and it's just it's just greenwashing. But she said something really extraordinary this week, Greta Thunberg. Do you know what she said? About all the sort of like people that attended the COP26 and the politicians and the corporation. Greta Thunberg, do you know what she said? She said, they're just pretending. Oh, fucking hell, that's incredible. They're just pretending. It's exactly what they're doing. More than half of stolen bikes end up sold online. I've got my bike, I haven't been out on it for a while. Nicaraguan dictator jails rivals as sorceress wife waits in shadows. Fucking hell. Rod Liddell. The Tories will keep getting away with his sleaze. I mean, who's going to vote for the other lot? There'll be another one. And that's it, isn't it? So the whole premise is who's going to vote for the other lot? Because are you feeling wobbly, Orban? Europe's slowly skittling its populace. Fucking hell, Camilla Long, it's a real fucking trudge. It's a trudge. I feel like I'm fucking in quicksand in the middle of a like fucking slurp. Yeah, look. In amongst, did I disconnect then? In amongst all of that, it's been really shoddy technology-wise, Chunky. You're going to have to sort it out. In amongst Boris Johnson's £1,000 a roll wallpaper, in amongst the corruption, the bribery, the incompetence, the lying, the cheating, in amongst all of that, where they get looked after, that Patterson's fucking, what's he got, hundreds of thousands, 500,000. They ain't cheap. They ain't cheap. But in amongst all of that, this week I saw a clip on the Twitter, and it was from this morning. I don't know whether you've seen it. But you have these rich, hoity-toity licking it in their grace and favours. A woman won heating for the winter. The poor woman, she's going through chemotherapy. And it was on this morning. It was fucking horrendous. It was like outside her house. And they said, look, here's the man from British Gas. What the fuck? There's blue vans there. And the prices are going up. But you are going to get your winter heating free. And they're like, she's like, yes. Because I feel so cold. I feel so cold with my chemo. What the fuck? What? What? I don't even know what to say now. In amongst all this horrific laundering of public money, public funds for the poor, and prejudice for the rest, prejudice and peerages. Fuck's sake. You won your heating because you couldn't afford it. She got chemo on this morning. You can fucking cry your eyes out. The state of the whole fucking country. And they were so happy. And I think she was there with her two daughters. The poor thing, so happy to look after. Heating gas is a natural resource. We sold off. We got fucking companies and corporations making trillions. You know what they said the other day? That wages are lower now today. The average median wage across the country is lower today than it was in 2008. And it's not even going to reach the level of 2008 till 2026. Fucking 2021, that's 5 years' time. Then 2008, that'll be 30 fucking years. So here's my question. If this is the standard rate of pay and it should have gone up with inflation, because if things have gone up, so if the standard rate of pay hasn't, all that money that the whole country should have been paid, where is it? If wages are lower than in 2008, where's the trillions upon trillions of pounds? Where are they? Where's all our money? Because wages are lower than in so that's 30 years. Even though inflation's going up, wages are going like that. It's fucking, they've creamed it all off the top. Money that should have gone into your pockets, into your fucking food, onto your fucking table, to pay the rent, to pay the mortgage, to feed the kids. They've creamed it all off the top. And they're doing it. And that's an erosion of workers' rights, standards, everything. Because this whole fucking gig economy, no workers' rights, no sick pay, no holiday pay, no fucking piss break. Everyone's in doing fucking 0-hour contracts, you know, no sort of like pension or anything. And all the while, because that's undercutting everyone's wages has gone down, and it shouldn't be like that. On top of that, I saw the other day that they've done 25 trillion in quantitative easing around the world in the last 10 years. So they've creamed all the money off the top. They've taken all the money from quantitative easing. And there's more billionaires. And even during the pandemic, billionaires got richer and richer. Irish. Look, they got to have a go see the Pope. You know he's in Rome? No. So the Tory town, they're a little bit upset. Okay, why wouldn't he see? Boris is a Catholic. Is Boris a Catholic? Not sure. Did he change his religion to get married in a Westminster Cathedral or something? That's the Catholic one, which is in Victoria Road. It's a really strange building. It's got brown and cream bricks set back. It used to be where the Army and Navy. Whatever happened to the Army and Navy? Same way as Debenhams. The US president is proud of his roots, but when he wallows in folksy stereotypes, a nation squirms. A pot of gold, look at that. Some Guinness. Oh dear. Right, this is a double. And it keeps going off as well. I hope you're back. Right, we're on to style. Kirsten Dunst. She's on the front cover. The child star who survived all it. Tip for an Oscar. This is the Times. This is like glam. Is it culture? No, it's style. Here's culture. Let's get on the food. Who's that fellow on the front? Michael Keaton. It's like fucking celeb fucking. Kristen Stewart, Spencer. Oh, is there a film about Diana? Didn't know that. What have you been watching lately, Chunky? I watched those two films, which was Army of the Dead, an army of something else. Army of the Dead. Army of Thieves. And I watched it the wrong way around. I watched Army of Thieves. So you said say that last week. Bruce Springsteen, he's the boss. I always remember like little anecdote about Joan Baez and Bruce Springsteen. Because is it Joan Baez? Is she the one? Did she get stage fright? Maybe it's not her. Maybe it was another folksy 1960 singer. I want to say it's Joan Baez, but she got really fucking. She got stage fright. So every time she ended up, she couldn't play in the thing. And this fucking now. Bruce Springsteen, when he goes out on the stage, it's like he owns it. It's like he's the boss. He's walking around the fucking boss. He's got a boss on his jacket. He's just fucking marching up and down the stage with like a bandana with his going, born in the USA. Oh fucking hell. It must be. I'm not going there. I'm not a big Bruce Springsteen fan. I'm sure he's great. Oh look, Bob Marley the musical. Fucking hell. Rod Stewart World Tour. Rod came out the other day saying about cancel culture. Oh yeah, because he says, is it? The whole thing was like fucking. Why isn't it okay to call someone that you've never met before in your entire life, darling? So he's going around going, all right, darling. Fucking, well, he's like, yeah. What's wrong? You're a fucking animal. You don't do that. Get down, Rodders. Get down. Oh, some fucking airy fucking yeah, he's sexy. Another one. Oh, this fucking. I'm on the TV and radio. What is that? Culture. How the fuck? Where's the food? Travel photography guide. No. This is all adverts. The Sunday magazine. Sex Power, Blurred Lines. Peaky Blinders. I'm going for the food. Oh, there's Louis Theroux. I do like Louis Theroux. I think he's. I always like the one where he was going to. He was looking for Michael Jackson's dad. He wanted to interview him, and they were in a car park, and he was with this fella. And they were going, yeah, we're from the BBC, and we want to interview Joe Jackson. And the guy's there, and he's got like fucking tiny camcorder, and you're from the BBC. He said, yeah. He said, are you doing the interview with that? He was pointing at this little tiny camcorder that the cameraman had. Because like normally you have like big fucking. You're going to do the interview with Joe with that. He says, that's broadcast quality. Oh, fucking hell. Maybe that's not so funny. I've always thought it was. I used to have a camcorder as well. Now you just film with your phone, film everything if it fucking stays on. Keeps going off, Chunky. You've only got through the times. Oh, fucking hell. Head balls. They're fucking just irrelevant. I spy with my BDI the avian world in high definition captured by the renowned wildlife photographer. They're nice looking birds. Love those colours. Oh, you're fucking joking me. Look at that. Fuck's sake, that's incredible. And those there, look. Extraordinary. That, I want to say that's a turkey baby. Is that a turkey baby? I think that's a turkey baby. Yeah, anyway, like I like parrots. I can paint. I like painting parrots. Right, we're on to the food bit. Cauliflower cheese soup. Oh, mate. Oh, cauliflower cheese soup. I think I'm gonna be sick. I feel fucking sick. Orange and hazelnut polenta cake. That's nice. I made some polenta yesterday with some. Do you know how you make polenta? There's some tricks. There's a couple of rules about making polenta, and the first rule is, well, it's not a rule, but if you can, leave the polenta in cold water overnight. Also, don't put the polenta in, don't boil the water and put the polenta in. Just turn on cold water. Don't even keep stirring it. Just let it go till it starts bubbling. Then give it a little bit of a stir. Oh, 1 cup of polenta, 5 cups of water. And then you just stir it. And you stir it and you stir it at the end. At the end. And you can see it become creamy. You get a big knob of butter. Throw that in the middle. Till it's soft. And it's almost like... Yeah, it's almost like a tapioca pudding, but yellow. In the south, they say to the north in Italy, mangia polenta. Is it cornmeal? We put some mushrooms, and you can put sausage in it, and you can put pumpkin and some seasoning. There must be something else you can do with the polenta to get some real flavour in there. I'll come back to you on that. They normally eat polenta with meat. You can make it like in there. They had polenta cake. Anyway, we've done the Tory Times of London. Now we're on to the Observer. We've got Catherine Ryan on the front of the magazine. I like to be provocative. You're going to make it through this show, Chunks, because you're sounding like... Is it fucking changing the season? It's steaming up a bit in here. Didn't see the football yesterday. Didn't know anything about any scores. Oh, Man United lost. Did know that. England lost in the cricket. That's the sport. Right, front page of the Observer. Johnson sleaze crisis deepens amid pressure on COVID deals. They're fucking all over this shit. Like, when they saw people drop dead, when the pandemic hit, their first thing was, all of them, was how can we make money out of the fucking pandemic? And it was all into PPE. They knew it's like a fucking free-for-all. It was like a Tory billion bonanza frenzy. And they all needing fucking investigating. And it's like, it all stems from fucko the clown, Boris Johnson. He's the most corrupt, fucking incompetent of all of them. You know, trying to, like, prorogue Parliament, do you know what I mean? He didn't give a fuck about kicking out, like, who was it, Churchill's fucking grandson. He's a fucking monster. The thing is about him is there's no food on the shelves, and he's going out getting £1,000 a roll wallpaper. What anyone says to you, they gave people, like, what is it, 57p, but it only works out 15p pay rise. 15 fucking pence pay rise. You would have to work 4 years. This is what I worked out. You would have to work 4 years to be able to afford one single roll of Boris Johnson's wallpaper. He's pumping shit into our rivers and lakes. People are swimming up and down. The French, they're like, we're not coming we haven't even got any fish fucking left. Look at it, they're fighting for mollusks. As I've been saying it, there's no fucking fish. There's none. Just mollusks and fucking winkles and cockles. And we're fighting for that. And they're like, are you going to eat those? You think, and when they say that we're exporting those little orange things, are they cockles? They put fucking vinegar and pepper, swimming in shit. They've all been like, because all the water companies, they fucking, listen to this, right? The water companies got like privatized on the specific grounds that they were going to like fucking have billions and redo the infrastructure. Done nothing but pay out fucking dividends to shareholders. That's all they do. That's everything. The necessities of life. That's why when they were calling, what was that thing, like something income, basic income. We need fucking basic services, free transport, buses, trains, everything fucking free. Can you imagine? Internet free. You know, the necessities of life, you know, heating, power, energy, free. Why not? It's a natural resource, comes out of the ground. Why can't, like, I don't know, because they want the control of who provides the necessities of life. And a lot of Brexit was about that. It was about a realignment, because they wanted to, like, they were thinking, oh, fucking look, all these people, if we get this would be ours. Stories and the hoity-toity. You know, if we Brexit, this will all be ours. And they want it all. You know, they didn't want any fucking interference. So, yeah, you will get, like, fucking vegetables rotting in a field, because to do the Brexit, we had to shut the border. Because it was, like, done on fucking fear of immigration, fucking racist, fucking Tories. That's how they got power. And it's not, it happens around the world. You know, there's so many governments in power, because what they do is they do this fear of the other. And the whole fucking premise of it is that it's a giant smother for them embezzling fucking, listen, let's have it right. What Boris Johnson and them are doing is embezzling fucking money. You know, they are gangbangers. You know, there's no difference between a crime syndicate, especially when they go in at the law. I mean, how do they think they've got the right to suspend the oversight committee on them and put some fucking, if Labour, I would keep going until there is nothing left. If I was Labour now, I'd say, we're not doing anything again with you ever. That you want cross-party agreement on standards, fuck it. Bring in the fucking police. If I was Keir Starmer, I'd be screaming. He's a fucking Crown Prosecutor. What was he? Chief Prosecutor. I'll be fucking screaming. I'll be on the front page of every fucking paper. I'll be standing outside ITV. I'll be going down BBC. And I'll be saying, we need a fucking judge. We need judges. We need the cops. This fucking lot, 3 million and you become a lord, which gives you the power of, like, fucking, you become a lawmaker. It's fucking horrific, for millions paid into a Tory party. And what do they do with the money? Promote and fucking, and they think they're above all of that. They think they're above all of that. Oh, I won fucking free heating. I've gone my chemo. It's fucking horrific. But there's not. Why isn't he doing that? Why doesn't Keir Starmer get up and do that? Why is everyone so fucking useless? Sorry, it went off again. Stately homes, they're doing illuminations. Everyone can walk around. They've got, like, fucking lights. Protests and death threats stoke Yorkshire crickets. You know, this is on the front page of another paper as well. Racism is not banter. Fucking country. Unbelievable. All inside the minds of men. End femicide. Who abuse. Fucking hell. The world's fucking crazy. Stop and search figures withheld to hide rise in discrimination. I mean, it's like, you know, it draws like getting involved in the news. Like, that's why it's Sunday. It's sunny. I've already been out in the park with Juno this morning with a big football, the kick around. She got the ball in her mouth. And the light was coming down. There was leaves on the thing. It's hard when you look at the Sandinistas exiled troubadour warns the revolution failed. I have to denounce it. That was the Clash, the Sandinistas, wasn't it? An album. Oh my god, here we go, look. The return. I paint on newspapers as well. I'm going to have to sort this out next week. Rubens, Manet, Bruegel, curator picks his gems from a restored collection of treasures. I was up at the Beano show this week. I'm in the Beano show. Yeah, I paint on newspapers, but I've also got like an anti-Tory calendar, which is quite popular. I keep running out and have to order more. It says fuck the Tories. That's the front. Fuck the Tories calendar 2020. Boris Johnson's contempt for integrity is at the rotten heart of the Patterson affair. He's got no morals. He's got fuck all. Sleaze divines this Prime Minister and poisons trust in Parliament. The sleazy old Duke of Pork. Advance or retreat. I mean, advance backwards. Just wait until they look. There you go. The grand old Duke of Pork. He had 10,000 Tories. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he gave them all the lordship. And when they were down, they gave him £3 million. And when they were down, they gave him £3 million. When they were down, they gave him £3 million. And they marched them back again. This is like fucking a newspaper review from hell. Awful, fucking appalling people. Seeing as no one's asking, I can't see a fucking question. They probably show, no one's probably, actually it says up there, there's over there 281 people, 187. How will people watch? This is the fucking daily poo, the daily shit. Virginia Who grinning for cameras. Andrew doesn't look. I mean, it's fucking horrendous. It goes from. Is Bank of England governor who cried wolf over interest rate right man for the job? Okay. No, number 10 Fury at XPM Major after We Are the Masters taunt. John Major said, "We are the masters." That's what Boris Johnson thinks. Zara Sultana, she's had to, that she joined a demo where it said cops are assassins. You can't say that. Still set on Killing Eve, you better get a move on. Oh, I can't even get on all this now. It's just like fucking, I really can't bear it. Jesus Christ. More like Maddie. Charles Cash for access. Queen toasts her favourite tipple. What's the Queen's favourite drink? Go on, what's the Queen's favourite drink? I'll give you... Right, everyone's allowed... just shout it out to you. It's a new game. Right, you say... Oh... It's 2 drinks. It's a mixer. Try and guess. A gin and Dubonnet. Fucking Dubonnet. It's like from the 1970s. What the hell is that? What is a Dubonnet? I just have a bar. I can't even remember. Dubonnet and soda. Pour half. What is a Dubonnet? What's in Dubonnet? A sweet fortified wine blended with herbs, spices, and quinine. Let's say quinine has got quinine. Is that in gin or in? No, that's in the tonic. I think the quinine's in the tonic. It's the queen, look. With a royal warrant, she says, "Fucking put a sticker on that." If the Queen likes it, they go, "Put a sticker on." Dubonnet. It's got a royal warrant. Oh, fucking hell. Thousands of unjabbed home style care staff. Who needs cops? Smog cuts Beijing. Here we go. Our entire establishment. I'll tell you who it is at the end. Because you've got all sorts of fucking who write in these Sunday papers. Right, I'm going to read you this. Fucko's in it. So it's about fucko. Our entire establishment has been possessed by an almost spiritual climate cult. Well, it's not about. Says it makes them say things that aren't true, propose solutions that won't work, and ignores ones that would. So his blistering verdict: a gigantic, flagrant mess of incoherence and sanctimony. He's Steve Hilton. David fucking Cameron's guru. Imagine these people were running. He had the entire fucking state apparatus in the palm of his hand, just like fucking Cummings. Boris Johnson's got it. That's how they feel the power. What's her name? Nikki, what's her name? Who was, thank God she's left. But she was the one that got all the prorogation. She done everything. She was fucking shit up. Nikki's. Fuck. What a memory. Consolation for Leeds missing out on HS2. Gonna get a tram. How wouldn't have done it, says Lineker as he questions Beckham's Qatar World Cup deal. It's Gary Lineker saying, "Oh, no, not having that." Make sure. Why I shook the Taliban's hand, even though they harbour terror group who killed my brother. Whoa. Our Green Queen has just made a terrible mistake. Peter Hitchens. Sarah Vine. Peter Hitchens. Sarah Vine. Evil that's changed my mind about the death penalty. Someone like you with a £3,000 bag. The crass Archbishop is Walker's Chris are the latest to be hit. I've been saying this for fucking ages. Demand certain flavours outstripping supply. Being the mother of a teenage boy for whom cheese and onion represents a major food group, I've been aware of this for some time. After my local supermarket started rationing deliveries, poor boy has been forced to eat fruit instead. Long may the drought continue. There's no fucking crisps, and I pulled up fucking Walkers on the Twitter, and they denied it. I'm going to put that fucking video up again soon because there's still no fucking crisps. Has anyone got a crisp? I went in down over the thing where the sweet shop is. He's got a sign, only 1 packet per person for crisps, because all the school kids going there and it's like the fucking kicking off with the crisps. Shadow of the lynch mob. Expedia bans cruel holidays with captive dolphins and whales. Yeah, that's not really nice, is it? And I saw the gun tooting video games available for 3-year-olds. It's too young. Bond villain past of Czech oligarch in bid to run. Oh, there's a big Tory party thing here and lots of people saying things. So I'm going to take this opportunity to read out some of the bubbles. I thought they'd put an end to all that. We need a loan. Phone me. City number 999. Invest with Best. It's easy money. Only mugs pay tax. You can't lose with Bet Quick. Greed is good. You can trust me. I'm a politician. Old money or nothing about crisps. Thought it would have got mentioned. It was in the page before. Greed is good. What was the one that I came up with? Yeah, I done this painting on the front page of the Telegraph. It's fucking amazing. It was pink and that, and there was a wolf, and there's Johnson. I need to paint more on fucking papers, don't I? Anyway, it said, what did it say? I wrote, their greed is our plague. I think I invented that. If anyone said that before me and I heard it and misrepresented, I'm sure I mean, their greed is our plague. It fits, doesn't it? Doesn't that fit? Yeah, I do. I don't know what stock out. That's like something going on in the uni. Not really up on that news. Church gave 40,000 gifts to fantasists. The tiny band of Marines who fought invading Argentina with Lord Ashcroft. Fucking what a hero. What he's done for this fucking country. Fucking Boris and Cameron and Tories. Dan Hodges. Dan! Dan! Is that Dan? Dan! Dan! There's only one person to blame for this humiliating, omni-shambolic, multi-lane pile-up. They got him there, like Grand Old Duke of York. He marched them up. Oh, that's what it's about. Because he took them all in. Because he said, right, we're going to do away with the rule of law. We're going to do away with oversight of any of us. And what we're going to do, we're going to set up a new committee with John Whittingdale, who's very fucking, unbiased. Fucking claret peasant, pricey wallpaper, U-turn screech. So he got them all to like go and vote for fucking something so heinous that was against democracy, that was against parliament. Brought a great shame, a darkness, big darkness came over the parliament because of this fucking, and every single Tory, borrowed, what is it, a dozen, every single fucking Tory marched up to that top of the hill that literally said, no. It's fucking incredible. It really is. Right, where's the fucking food? Because we've had shit food. We had like fucking cauliflower cheese soup. I'm not eating cauliflower. Look, I would eat it. I swear to God, I would eat it. A bit of seasoning, maybe some walnuts, a bit of parmesan, a bit of drizzle olive oil. I'll eat it. I'm not saying I won't eat it. But I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. You like it? Right, I'm looking in a glossy, this is called You. I don't know what You is. Oh, is it fucking Daily Mail? Yeah, well, where's the fucking food? What, there's bit, oh, I've got some food. Who likes food? Oh. I don't like it. That looks like a muck bucket. Look at that. I like that. What is that? Chicken. It's just fucking that's chicken. Coriander and garlic. Don't like it. They didn't even cook that chicken. It's fucking, what is pasty, mate? Put it back on the fucking pan. Apricot and almond pastry swirls. They look nice. I can't eat that. What is that? Toasted quinoa salad and piri piri dressing. It does look a little bit nice, but that's just like a side dish in the kebab shop. Oh, look, this is beef cheek burgers with mushroom, mayo, and pickles. Big burger. They got the. You've got that picture on the other page. You got the same picture on 2 pages. Why do that? Who's the editor? Yeah, because there's a lot of beef brisket. It's like a thing now. Beef brisket. It's like restaurants, bars, pubs, and they do beef brisket like a billion ways. Like you can have beef brisket in a bun, beef brisket in a sandwich, beef brisket in a honey dressing. It's fucking beef brisket, and there's a bit of beef, isn't there? Right, torts with chocolate and almond cream. No, that looks shit. Look at that again. Who's fucking cooking that? Cook it. Put that back on. Unless you like eating blood. They're saying that there's going to be like, what they're going to do? They're going to make meat in the lab, and then it becomes. Oh, we haven't done the Observer. You can get one. You can get one in McDonald's yet. This one's got Dennis Bovell, musician, 68. This much I know. People. That's Catherine Ryan. That's it. What colour's that? What colour is that? Is that like violet? I want to say that violet. Remember those pink? They're violet sweets. Violets. You get them in a packet like that. They were like, they tasted like washing it, like the acid test. Lots of pills. What does it, hold on, let's have a read of this. Psychedelics have come a long way since the hallucinogenic hippie heyday. Research shows that they could transform psychiatry, alleviating PTSD, depression, and addiction. So will we all soon be treated with magic mushrooms and MDMA? Please. Oh my God. You can go and get magic mushrooms and MDMA, just like you treat your own illness. The mushroom helps you see the truth. It's mushroom seasons now. Where did you get mushrooms from? I ain't going out. Fucking looking around Peckham Rye Park. There used to be a load in Peckham Rye Park. I'm talking about 40, 50 years ago. 40. 30. I don't know. You get the magic, they're like little ones, aren't they? I remember in Australia, we had like, you go where the cows do the shit. You get a massive cow shit. And you just go in that field and there'd be about that big gold tops, Australian gold top mushrooms. You take those back, you chop them up, and you can brew it, make a tea, make a nice cup of tea. Look, that is just shit. Nigel fucking Slater, food and drink. And what's he got there? He's put fucking 2 chickens, 1 dozen fucking, half a dozen apples. How's that cooking? What, in a pot? You put it in the pot and you put... Seriously, that's shit. That's rubbish. Oh, it's roasted pheasant. No, roast pheasant and fig. There's pheasant in there. Roasted pheasant and fig tart. What's that there? What's he made? Roast pheasant and with apples and cider. That's how it comes out, I think. That's roast pheasant with apples and cider. Says here, serve the birds with the fruit and juices from the roasting tin of a deeply appley spirit of autumn. Yeah. Oh yeah, I made this. It's like lentils. It's shepherd's pie lentils. Make it. It's fucking good. I swear to God. You don't get that shit fucking fake meat, that corn. Get lentils. Lentils are amazing. Lentils. Lentils are a miracle. A grand caper. Search for Pisa and Selena. Wow. Look at this little farmhouse. I get so jealous when I look at, like... It's part of the fucking... The thing, isn't it? The cultural hegemony. They just show you fucking holiday homes. Like, just fucking extraordinary. Look at that place. I don't want to show you. It's too beautiful. You'll only get upset. How many people live on a farm? I want to live on a farm. You always say you want to live on a farm, but when you get there, I'd just like some old fucking farmhouse. I'd love a farmhouse anywhere. I'd go now. Yeah. Does it ever get to that point in your life where you think, that's it, I'm dropping out, I'm going to go? I went off to see that guy, Penny. Penny. He was in a band called The Crass. Penny Rambo. So I went round his place. He's down in, like, on just outskirts over to London. I think he's near Harlow. And you go down the edge of a farm and then you come over to the back. And he was plotted up there. He had a lovely thing going. His partner was painting and they got different rooms and it had, like, really nice fire. And it, like, felt really fucking beautiful. And he was with the band called The Crass. It says, why do I have to work? Song, like, wah! And then another one was, why haven't I got more money? They were really good. Well, and he said that he set this up. It's like some kind of house. I forgot the name of it now. Where I went to interview him, and in there, it was just like, it was beautiful and really cabiny and just so nice. He said that he set that place up like 30, 40 years ago, and he's still waiting for people to turn up. He started some kind of fucking commune. I'm sorry that the things didn't come up today, all the questions and that. I'm sorry about my cough. I'm sorry about the interruptions with the fucking signal, 5G. But I really enjoy this. I really wish I could do it every day. If I could sit and just do an hour. There's something really cathartic about it as well. And I mean, the papers, it's like, you can get onto the bits. It is nice to look at the food and it's nice to... I paint the papers. Look, oh, I brought the papers in my bag. Look, I got a tote bag. Look, it's of one of the newspapers. It's really fucking apt. It's Boris. Look, fucking Fucko the Clown. A terrible mistake. You can go on my Etsy page and have a look and see, like, you can get like a fucking calendar. But I need to make more art. I'm trying to make more art. I'm trying to think of the next fucking... What's the next big fucking idea, Chunks? What's the next style? What's the next fucking project? What's the next... And you're there every day, fucking itching. That's why I wake up in the morning. Because I'm fucking itching to create and to make something fucking extraordinary. I want to make something extraordinary. I want to make something extraordinary today. Something beautiful. What is that? What is that? What is something beautiful? It's like, even when I do bad things, and I do like some fucking horrific bad paintings sometimes, I love them. And like, they stay in the pile and then like I can keep looking at them. Oh no, sorry, because they're in the pile, you keep seeing them and they grow on you. And like, because I was saying the other day, like, they throw, like, artists throw their bad paintings in the bin. You can't do a bad painting. No, you can. Yeah. They just become friends. They become friends with you after. You think, oh, that is fucking terrible. put too much. Yeah. The pastel. So like lately what I've been doing is laying it, like drawing out whatever it is, laying down a bed of pastels, and like they're the chalky ones, and then going on top with the watercolor, and then coming back with the, because the watercolor, it actually it fixes the pastels, like it creates layers, but it fixes it. And then when if the watercolor is still slightly wet, and you can get on the edges with some of those pastels and make some really nice sharp colors in there, they can bed in. I don't, that spray thing I tried, don't like spraying over the pastels. It makes them really weak. It fucking destroys it. Yeah. I mean, the thing is I always wake up wanting to paint like a great painting, and never know where to start. And you always look at other things, but the best thing to do is look at other people. Go and find something that you think is fucking brilliant, just extraordinary. I love it, because that's a starting point. Starting point shouldn't be I'm going to paint a fox, or I'm going to use watercolor, and it should, I'm going to use this paper, or it's for an exhibition. Your starting point should be, I'm going to make something so fucking extraordinary that when people see it, they're going to fall over. That could be like a lesson for life as well, you know, because sometimes I think, oh fucking hell, and had a bath for a week. Not true. Could be true. And then you think, oh, I better get in a bath, and you just go in and just have a bath. Or you can get your phone, you can put the spa music on, candles, put a bit of what's that stuff? Bath salts, Radox. It's the thing. I remember football training. Go to some football earlier. I remember football training, come back and be knackered, like you properly have like, and football as well. Like football matches, you'd have like your muscles had seized. You'd be getting like seizures in the backs of your legs. And used to go home and have like a Radox bath. As the football coach, Mr. Kutariba, he said, go home and have a Radox bath. That'll fucking sort you out. Yeah. But it's about like I hate shaving. And if I shaved, like I can feel a little bit of press up. But you can do it in a way that you can have the best shave ever. I don't have one of those brushes where you can brush it on. That feels nice. And also, I tried going to the barbers, and one time I says, can you do a cut? And it was like, oh my fucking god, because if you just use a razor, it's basically just there. It's just there at the tip. It just cuts it, but it's just there, even though it feels smooth. But it feels nice. But if you use like the razor, it scrapes right back into your skin, and it's like if you've got like, even though like I'm nearly 60, if you've got soft skin like me, it's like baby soft, because like my heritage is from like the west coast of Ireland. It's like it's fucking stormy over there, you know, literally on the coast. So you get lots of like wind coming from the North Atlantic drift, and it broke all the blood vessels in our cheeks and made us have rosy cheeks. And a lot of people say it's like fucking, you're a fucking gammon. I say, nah, I'm not. I self-identify as a beetroot. Yeah. I always remember my granddad making with white bread beetroot sandwiches. You know, I used to stay up and like, he used to like babysit for us, and I'd stay up with him, and we used to get those, do you remember Tupperware? We used to get these sort of like Tupperware glasses. They could have lids on it. They're not glasses, they were pink and blue, lime green. Fucking mad colours. And what we used to do is we would put milk and porridge oats and sugar, cold milk with uncooked porridge oats inside, and stir it up. He taught me that. We used to eat. That's always at that with him. Didn't like his beetroot fucking sandwiches. Oh. He used to take us to the park and we'd sit with all, well, we'd go off and play and he'd sit with all the alcoholics in the park down in fucking Camberwell. Sat on that bench for a long time. Long after he's gone. Came back and sat on it. Yeah, he was up in, he ended up in Manchester in Moss Side with Little Offie. Well, it was like a pub, but pub Offie. It was just like the side bit. You can go in, there was no off licenses then. It was the side bit, so you can go into the pub and buy the beer and alcohol from behind the counter, from the pub, but in the offie bit, which was a side door. It was basically like a really small room. I always remember thinking, God, you can eat all the crisps. Yeah. No, my dad was born in a pub in Ireland. Grew up in a pub, and they had you had to have a few jobs. They also made the coffins as well. Tiny town. And yeah, remember being in there. I was little. Yeah, we were going to buy a pub one time. He put in there, he didn't do it. We were looking. I remember, like, we had all these things, all the pubs, different names, which one you wanted. Yeah. I did have some bars as well, so I did work in a bar and also had a couple of bars. But I think also it's like really mad. It's like, it's just drink there the whole time. I remember the bar we had in Ibiza. We used to like drink all the fucking drink because in the end, like, because we used to close at 3 o'clock in the morning and go on to the clubs. But I remember just like there being no money in the till the next day. And no fucking alcohol. What kind of bar is that? The only thing, you're giving it all fucking away. Why would you do that? Because you fucking, it's party time. It's fucking party time. You're like some fucking hedonist. Yeah. Yeah, they're saying that a lot of people are actually drinking in the country right now. It's like the #1 thing, but it's just everywhere now. People just like, you don't even have to leave the house. You can do Deliveroo. They bring you around like fucking whatever you want. Yeah. What are we going to do today? What has anyone got anything on? It's like, come over. Otherwise I'm going to sit here all fucking day. Look, we've gone 10 minutes over. One time I should do a marathon. I should do a 20. I'm going to do that. Shall I do a 24-hour? Like, you know, the BBC News is on for 24 hours, but you get, what about bathroom? You're allowed toilet breaks. You say, I'll be back in a minute. You could leave. Oh, I haven't even got fucking people asking me questions coming up. Do you know, that's how shit I am. I'm looking at other people and they got them, and then they got like footage and they say, play this, look, watch that. And they're watching it. How the fuck did you do that? I want one of those. I'm just on fucking YouTube. I don't even know how to, like, well, at least I've got no adverts. Have you noticed that? I've got a really old fucking account. They said that we're going to have to fucking put adverts. No, don't do it, Mr. YouTube. Oh, it's Mr. Google. Don't do it, Mr. Google. It's Google. Yeah, YouTube's owned by Google. So you never see an advert. Isn't that mad? You've never seen an advert. I don't even think there's adverts on the side of on wherever my thing is. They're not even allowed to put them on there. Because I think I joined like the same day after Mr. YouTube. He did a video about going to the zoo, didn't he? That's where YouTube started. He did like a little film. But I said, oh, I've been to the zoo. Like, here, look, I put it onto this platform called YouTube. I'm not sure when I joined. I want to say it was 2007. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Yeah. But I mean, it'd be really nice to have some technology. What about technicians? You should be in a studio. Someone said, you should do the fucking LBC phone-in 2-hour chat thing. Why don't they give it to Chunky? No one's going to give fucking anything to me. I'm just doomed to be here alone on the Ethernet, the World Wide Web, virtually, all by myself. Should we end on a song? Should I sing a song? Have we got any songs? There's no fucking songs today in the newspapers to sing. No, I can't fucking think of a song to sing. What was that one by it's by oh, I was listening to, what was I listening to? Because I like listening to music and doing the dishes. I'm the dishwasher. That's it. I am the dishwasher. But I like listening to music when I do it. And I always keep changing. And I had different ones, different tracks. At the moment, I've got begging you. Put your loving arms up. And there's like, and then the rap comes in on it as well. I don't know whether that's, I don't know what the original is of it, but it's really good. Dun, 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 dun. Begging you. Put your loving arms around, baby, begging you. Put your loving arms around me, baby. Begging you. Put your loving arms around me, baby. Begging you.